think there's a real hunger out there for an alternative candidate from outside the political establishment, and that's what I am.
And we can talk now to Independent Ireland leader Michael Collins, one of those who this morning said he would back Maria Steen's nomination. I know that originally you'd said you would only support her if she got to 16 backers, so what changed?
Yes, Rachel, well, first and foremost, we maintained that if any candidate got to, or a potential candidate got to 16 votes, we would sit down then and discuss where they aligned with many of our principles, and then we would consider support. But Marie Steen communicated with us on Thursday and asked us, would we sit down? And we accepted that meeting, which took place yesterday evening. We had a 2-hour meeting. We went through a lot of issues, a lot of maybe difficult issues for Marie and issues for us that we will have to answer to the public if we were to support her. She came across extremely professional and well able to answer the questions that were put to her, and questions that others think that she would have major difficulties if she's a president to represent them. But she came across to us as a president that will represent everybody. And on that basis, we met this morning as a party, and we made a decision that we would to allow, number one, democracy, the right of a person to go forward, and the right of a person that has, as you said, well, it goes 17 now signatures and needs 20. But we are in a situation in this country that Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil tried their best to block candidates from going through the process. I do respect there has to be a process, but not as rigorous as it was, and it unfortunately has left Marie and others that are genuine contestants that have a viewpoint that we need to hear. Whether people agree or not agree, that's the choice they make in October. But we've given them this choice today with our 4 TDs.
For her to get to the 20 signatures, might a government TD have to break ranks?
Well, it looks to me as we were very, very clear all along that we wouldn't move until there was 16. Now, when we met last night, one of the conditions of the meeting that we'd see who was supporting and crack up the numbers. Like, she didn't have the 16, but she had promises that steered her close to that, maybe within 2 of that. So we are in a situation, I think, that there's 2 or 3, yes, there might be another individual, for me to say that, but certainly I think it's time for all the independents that are inside the Dáil here, regardless of who they vote for, at least give her the right, a democratic right to run. And they can vote some other way afterwards. But also the parties, because some party members are not happy, and they have every right not to be happy with the process that their parties undertook. And on that basis, it's a chance for them to make up the 2 that's needed here to give Marie the right to run. And it's up to the people after whether they support Marie or not. That's up to the public, but at least she gets the right to run. And it puts 4 people on the ballot paper. At the moment, there's only 3, and so many, hundreds and hundreds of messages I've got. Even in some cases, I'm not going to vote for me, but please give her the right to run. Or others, yes, they wanted me to support her. So we, Independent Ireland Party, has made that decision today.
Will you be voting for her?
That question was asked to me at the plenty while ago, and I think first of all we want to get across the line with the 12 at 12 o'clock tomorrow, and then I'd make a decision from that. At this present time,
so you're not fully convinced as yet?
No. To be honest with you, I'm almost convinced, to be quite honest with you. After my 2 hours last night, I was very, very happy leaving that meeting. And I had issues and I had concerns, and I raised them with her. And she put my mind at ease that she could be a president for everybody. And on that basis, I could see myself voting for her, yes.
Do you agree with her on issues like marriage equality, which she opposed?
Absolutely. We raised that issue last night because, and pro-life is nothing, and I'm a pro-life person myself. I'm not going to deny what I am, because if I am, I'm being a hypocrite there on your radio show. But the bottom line is we have to respect the will of the people. And that was the question we asked, whether it is same-sex marriage or whatever. The will of the people has to be respected, and that we wouldn't go, like as Independent Ireland or any other party or any other individual, shouldn't go against the will of the people. We're entitled to have a viewpoint. And that's the point she came across to us last night. She will respect the views of the majority of the people of this country. And that is very, very important. And also on other issues, and you'll say, what does cost of living or Mercosur or rural fishing or urban issues, housing, what has that got to do with the presidency? She wants to be a voice for the people. She wants to be a voice for the silenced that are out there. And sometimes it's just a statement on the right direction to direct the government, or to at least state that these people are in trouble, like major cost of living crisis, a major housing crisis here, and sometimes people think they don't have a voice, and I think Marie Steen is that person.
If she does get to 20 nominations, will Independent Ireland be funding her campaign?
At this present time, that genuinely, Rachel, that decision hasn't been made by Independent Ireland, and we'll be sitting around the table after 12 o'clock tomorrow if she gets across the line to make that the next decision. The first decision and the most important decision for us tonight is was to give her the chance to get as far as 17 or 18, and hopefully she can get the other two and get her across the line. Then that's the new decision we'll have to make, how we as a party are going, with limited resources and limited strengths. We only 4 TDs as such. Mind you, we have 23 councillors, and how we're going to make the next move in supporting Marie Steen. That's to be decided.
Michael Collins, leader of Independent Ireland, thanks indeed for being with us this afternoon. Well, for an